2024 is on its way out the door, and 2025 is on its way in. What's your plan? Hopefully, you're thinking of ways to get your grind on in 2025, your hustle on. What do you want to do to make your year better than last year? How you going to go about doing it? What's your plan on making sure your finances are a little bit better than last year? What are some of the things that you want to do? Because I'm going to tell you, things are getting harder, not easier as these years go on. You got more older people being homeless now because they on fixed income and they can't afford to pay the high rents. And then you got adult children who, if they're working, still don't have enough money to afford their own apartments. So that's why everybody's are starting to cohabitate together, generational housing. But what is your plan to get your grind on? Because that's what's important in 2025. Are you going to get your grind on? Are you going to be a content creator? Are you going to be self employed? Are you going to be working for someone else? Now's the time to figure that out, and get started as soon as possible. Are you going to school? Are you going back to school? Are you going to take up something that's relevant to today's needs? Because if you just go to a college or a university and just take up some stuff that doesn't relate to today's environment, where it could be a waste of money. And if it's a big time university, you could be talking thousands of dollars that's not going to even be relevant to what today's needs are. Are you going to stock up on some disposable cash after you invest? You have to set up some type of emergency fund if you have it. And it don't have to be a whole lot of money. It could be a couple of dollars. We all got to start somewhere, right? And then same thing with investing. Start small. Don't have to be hundreds of thousands of dollars, because we don't have that. And then get your own. Always get your own. Never depend on other people because people will let you down. Try not to be one of those people that's couch surfing because you're gonna come up one couch short because people will let you move in, but then after a week they ready for you to go. So you want to work on that. You want to make sure that you get your housing in order, whatever that is. It don't have to be super fancy. It could be cheap. It could be not so good, but at least you got some place to lay your head at night. You got to plan for tomorrow because tomorrow will come if you one of the lucky to get to see it. And I hear people say all the time, well, I'll let tomorrow take care of itself. Well, it will. You may not like the results, but tomorrow will take care of itself. So, we all have to be on our grind on, what do we want, and how we going to go about getting it. Because, if you don't roll up your sleeves and make it happen, it ain't going to happen. I can promise you that. And, and whatever you decide to, take up or get involved in, remember, automation is taking a lot of jobs away. So you want to make sure whatever it is, you should be able to survive because automation is already taking effect on a lot of jobs. You take the restaurant business. When's the last time you went in like a McDonald's? They got the big automated menus where you don't even have to go to the cashier to order anymore. Or you can sit at a table at McDonald's and order your meal on your phone and they bring it out to you. That's eliminating people right there. It don't take that many people to cook the food anymore. They got machines that's doing it now. And in the near future, drivers, they're going to have driverless cars. They're already working on it. So that's going to be a thing of the past. And then you got warehouse workers. I don't know the last time you looked at Amazon warehouse, but they got a lot of machines running around that place, loading, unloading, bringing it here, taking it there. And yeah, they still got employees, but eventually that's going to be a thing of the past. And Elon Musk even said that. Have you looked at Tesla car plant? It's majority of robots. Everything is robotic. Yeah, he still got employees, but he's going more towards robotics. And then even in building maintenance, I remember when I first started out in maintenance, there was a ton of us. We had a room full of people, but at the end, it was just one person. That was me. And then I was responsible for everything. We even had like a air conditioning heating team that did all the air conditioning heating. They got rid of that and put in automation where the computer monitored, made adjustments, and all I had to do was just keep an eye on the system. So, things are already headed in that direction. Even assembly workers, it's robotic, and office workers. It used to be a lot of people in the office, but not anymore. They got the automation that can do majority of the work, and everything is done online these days. So you really don't need it. What about checking accounts? Remember how we used to write a lot of checks? You don't do that anymore. You may see a few older people writing checks, but for the most part, people are using automation. They're using either their debit cards or they paying their bills online. And you even look at accountants. Accounting is going by the wayside as well, because you have so many programs that you can actually do your accounting yourself. And even lawyers, it used to be a time you used to have to go to a lawyer to get a will done or get anything else done legally. Now you got on the computer software that can do it for you, and you don't need a lawyer. And cashiers, same thing. That's going by the wayside. When I was going shopping at Walmart, they got all the cashless machines now, so you can ring it up and bag it yourself. And designers, you got automation again. Automation can design and do all these things without people. So this is where we're headed. We got to figure out how we going to survive. It's the survival of the fittest. What do you want to do? How are you going to go about doing it? Are you going to try to stock up on a little cash? Like I said, don't have to be a lot of cash, but you got to have a few dollars in the bank, right? And, again, plan in 2025 to be self-sufficient, where, you handling your own business as best you can. Because like I say, people can disappoint you. They'll let you down. The people that you think got you don't have you. And I learned from experience myself. So that's all I have. Again, get your grind on in 2025. This is Kate back at it with a new video. Take care, guys.